Don't forget what race is the most common perpetrator of Asian hate. White people, dipshit. This comment was left in response to Stop AAPI Hate, which is an Asian American advocacy group, post condemning the acquittal of this stupid asshole for murdering a kid over a bottle of water. This asshole should be in jail. And guess what? I don't feel like debating that. He is a disgrace to the Asian American community and to the human race. Fuck you, Rick Chow. Now, back to this comment, which is clearly trying to imply that it's black people who are the most common perpetrator of Asian hate. That's a real stupid thing to say. Because it wasn't black people who pushed for internment. It wasn't black people who pushed for Chinese exclusion. It wasn't black people who massacred Chinese miners. Certainly isn't the black community fighting tooth and nail to empower ICE to terrorize and disappear Asians in this country. It was black people who fought for the rights and continue to fight for the civil rights of all people of color and all people for that matter. Black and Asian solidarity empowered both of our communities. But the black community, being significantly more numerous than the Asian community, has always had more political power and used that political power to fight for the rights of all people of color, including Asian Americans. But comments like this are trying to turn interracial violence into some kind of team sport. Now listen closely. Racially motivated violence, regardless of the perpetrator, serves only white supremacy. Black perpetrators of anti-Asian violence didn't somehow put points on the board for the black community. And Rick Chow definitely did not serve the Asian community by murdering a kid. Either did Tu Sun Jia when she murdered a kid in a very similar way decades ago.
The reason why this didn't break out of the national news cycle, this is Grant Park in Chicago. And no, this is not a picture from the 1950s colorized. This is a picture from just the other day, because in the year of our Lord 2026, a white nationalist can walk into the middle of a city, in the middle of a park, during the middle of the fucking day, light a giant fucking cross on fire, and nobody knows anything about it. It doesn't even make national news. And the reason why it doesn't is because this is so fucking normal. The reason why there's so many fucking white people that are like quiet about it is because like they fucking don't expect anything better. They think that this shit is normal. It's fucking regular. And they're telling black people that we're blowing it out of proportion and to keep our voices down because they know it's normal. But if I said to every black and brown person coming here for the World Cup, cancel your fucking ticket right now, you are not safe here, lose the money, better than losing your fucking life, Yao would tell me that I'm being hyperbolic. I'm being too mean to America. But it can't be both ways. Either this is normal in America and black people are blowing this shit out of proportion, or it's not. And it is irresponsible for me to not warn everyone not to fucking come here. Because the fucking most dangerous part of being around niggas in Chicago is if a white nationalist throws a bomb at them.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I didn't actually report on this when it initially happened. I think this happened on the 12th, 11th, or 13th, some shit like that. It's now the 15th. Hopefully when you see this video, it'll be either the 15th or the 16th, whatever, depending on how my schedule plays out. But as it turns in later developments, it wasn't quote unquote white nationalists that did it. Now it was a person that they say had white supremacist views. This motherfucker right here says the second photo of the individual seen running from Grant Park arson incident, which many have concluded was a cross burning. And it's an Asian man. And let me take that back. This must have happened around June 10th, because that's when this article was. So, Asian motherfucker.
What did this Asian motherfucker do?
Took it upon himself to light a motherfucking burning cross. Now, I don't know why the fuck you would do that, being an Asian, considering the history with Asian Americans in America. Never mind Asians across the seas. Like I always say, never let nothing like logic fuck up a good scam, right? And now this is one of the many reasons we're boycotting, but I'm play a couple videos and come back, return with more commentary.
To start thinking differently. Yeah, because everybody keeps calling this a boycott. But baby, this ain't no boycott. No, this is a wealth transfer.
Black Americans, do you realize you had the power to completely disrupt the system when you decide to pull your money back and remain insular within your community? There's only one ethnic group who holds that power, and that is yours. History proves the American system literally ceases to exist the second Black Americans decide not to play ball.
And this is not really a boycott. It's a permanent ban because there is no way we're going to make this much progress and then start backtracking. We are doing a permanent transfer of wealth into the Black community. And do not worry about or concern yourself with the folks who don't want to join the movement, because there are some people who just will never stand for shit. That's why people walk all over them, because they don't stand for anything. And that's okay. That's their right. But like I said, we're not trying to convince nobody of shit, nor do we need any allies, because the black dollar is very powerful on its own.
So as you seen in those videos, motherfuckers have instituted not only a boycott but a permanent ban. This right here is actually a transfer of wealth, where we was actually like cool with giving money to Asian establishments, corner stores, shit like that. But now this right here, this really don't help it out. Asian motherfuckers lighting, burning crosses like they white people, racist white people, may I ask, not all the white people, but the fact that he thought that that shit was cool, I don't know what kind of message he was sending, or right. And if he wasn't trying to necessarily send a message, but trying to confuse or have people, right, doing the Kansas City shuffle, which is when you point right, everybody looks right, then you go left. He was trying to confuse the situation, right? Having people look in the opposite, have people look, or I guess focus on white people. That he didn't think that motherfuckers was going to suspect an Asian person of doing that. And to be realistic, we probably wouldn't have, right? But in 2026, with 500,000 motherfuckers having, or 500 million motherfuckers having an iPhone, cameras, closed circuit cameras everywhere on every corner, right? He looks like he's about late 20s, about 26, 27. Why he thought he was going to get away with that, I have no earthly idea, right? But this plays into my notion about the younger generation. They stupid. He looks like he's anywhere between, I don't know, 25 and 32. I say those ages because the niggas running down the street with a shirt off. You gotta be a young motherfucker to be, you know what I'm saying? Even if you was like jogging, niggas at least put a t-shirt on, wife beater, tank top. I don't know. I've never seen a person, even a black motherfucker, even a black motherfucker running down the street, jogging with a, like, just raw dogging it, like weirdo shit in itself. But nonetheless, my man is busted, and they still haven't caught him. As it stands, they still haven't caught him. The question I'm gonna ask, like, bro, what the fuck you doing lighting a Jim Crow burning cross in the middle of a fucking park, and like in broad daylight? So, but I'm just going off a hunch, speculating based off of shit that black people have been saying about Asians since the Rick Chow acquittal, that we not fucking with y'all, or at least our establishments. I guess he took that some type. He felt some type of way. He felt like he was gonna put niggas on high alert for white nationalists, racists, burning crosses and shit. And he almost succeeded. However, like I said, with all these motherfucking cameras and iPhones and cell phones, like, why would you ever do something stupid? But like I said, he looks kind of relatively young, so in his P-side brain, he thought he was gonna get away with that stupid shit. That's the only conclusion I can draw. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. But I'm is out.
No.